All right, so we're gonna get this kicked off this morning. Welcome to Fabrication 20 Online. Definitely not ideal, but it is maybe not what we want, but it is what it is. And I know we can work through this. We've done it before. Definitely not ideal, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. And hopefully 2 weeks only. So thank you again for joining me. 9 o'clock is going to be a regular time. This link, hopefully there was no trouble getting in. I seem to have everyone here for the most part. So that is awesome. If there are any issues, let me know. I will reissue a link and make sure that is all good. Today we're going to jump back to print reading. We started the modern welding assignment a little while ago where we had that textbook. We were reading a bunch of pages in there. We're going to work off of the assignment based in that book. The assignment is set up on a Google form, and it should have everything you need in that assignment. I've also uploaded some ILMs, print reading ILM and a drawing interpretation ILM, and that's going to help you work through that sheet because I don't exactly have the modern welding in electronic format via PDF or a Word doc. So I don't have that, but what I've done is all the important information on that drawing, copied the picture from the drawing, posted it in the Google Doc. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to pull that up. So I'm just going to look at this right now, and let's do this. So we'll share this. What I'm going to do is pull up this. We'll go into here, log in. And minimize the screen here. So we're going to go into different unit. We're going to go into our unit, print reading, tab 20. You guys all able to see that? Please throw something in the chat if you can, or you're having trouble seeing it. Okay, so we're in print reading. Then what we're going to do is we're going to drop into resources. We're going to go to, actually, I'm going to do view as student. So this will be how you see it on a PC or a personal computer, laptop, whatever you might have. So we're going to go to resources. We're going to go to content. Print reading. So we got the modern welding. This is the assignment here. So what this will do is open, take it to a Google form. Let's see if this will show up here. It's going to look like this, modern welding. You're going to put your name in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to work through these drawings. So I've got a drawing for every question, and it's all going to be based off the same drawing. What we're doing is looking for those dimensions. Now, I know some people already did a bunch of this. That's fantastic. That's awesome. I know some people weren't quite there yet. So I want to make sure everyone's on the same page. This is going to be what we're going to work through. Nice thing is you should be able to keep everything, reference this. It'll answer the first bunch of questions. And then we're going to go down to this here, title block. It'll ask a few questions down here, scale the drawing, size, paper, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll submit that. So with this, we're going to back out of this. We're going to go back to here. I've got welding symbols ILM, and I do have some material that I want to provide also. So we have the complete ILM here for welding symbols. Preview file, problem, loading more pages, retrying. Okay, well, hopefully this will work. If we have any issues with that, I will get that fixed up. So this is just my view here. So you're going to see a lot of stuff in this content that you guys don't have access to. So I keep a lot of stuff in here. symbols, drawing interpretation. We're going to release this one as well. This will help you understanding some of the drawings. Both symbols, PowerPoint. That should be good for that. So we're going to go back to student view. Go back to content. We're going to see if we can pull up this welding symbols ILM. See if we have any issues with it. Okay, it seems to be loading here. That's good. As you can see, it's going to be a bigger document. Weld symbols, we aren't quite there yet, so you won't really need this drawing too much or this ILM for this worksheet here. It's more of the drawing interpretation. So I've got a student version here. We're going to click on this one. Student version is just basically version without the self-test answers. So you go through there, you can see we got objectives, purpose of drawings. It talks about all the different lines. So if you wonder what those lines are, what they all mean, how to read them properly, you can peruse through this and it will give you a good idea. It shows all the different types of drawings, perspective, structural assembly, detailed drawings, all sorts of things like that. Works through different objectives, talks about how to properly show dimensions. So if you're having trouble reading that drawing on the modern welding assignment, definitely flip back through this drawing interpretation ILM. I will show you guys everything you need there. So that is pretty much what I have for today, guys. If you are done that, fantastic. You have the rest of the class off. If you're partway there, you're working through it, or you want to redo it, go ahead and do that. This is going to be my assignment for the day. We'll see how we end up today. I may extend this into tomorrow if people are having some difficulties with it. Tomorrow I will pretty much work through it with you guys. But with this here, it talks, gives you a good overview on how to read those drawings. Is that one on the modern welding symbols here? It can be a bit daunting at first because we do see lots of lines all over it. But reality is on something like this, blow it up a little bit here. When it's talking, say, give me a dimension for number 3, it's looking for the dimension between the arrow points. So we're going to see an arrow point here, it's just looking for this dimension. With this drawing, there are a bunch of different lines here. There's shadow lines. You see those shadow lines there, shadow lines here. What those do is they represent an object that you can't see from the top-down view. And in this case, it represents a hole drilled through both of these pieces. It's going to represent the edges of these holes here. You can see it there as well. So we're looking at this from 3 different views: top, side, and end view. Working through this, you will have to add some fractions, some things like that to get your answers. You'll have to use deduction to find out what some of these dimensions are and then subtract other dimensions from it to get answers. But I think you guys will be able to work through this fairly easy. Might take a little bit. That's why I'm gonna, see where things are tomorrow. And if we have to issue more time for it, we will do that. But other than that, folks, that is today's assignment. I'm going to keep this open. I'm going to keep this on, but you are free to go to work on that. Just if you haven't, please drop your name in the chat so I have you for attendance. And that is all. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen here. And yeah, thank you much, guys. It's I wish I had those textbooks online. I wish I could have given them out to you, but my numbers are limited. I had to keep them in the class. So if we want to work through that today, that'd be fantastic. Any questions? Yes, Drew-Rich, this is the one we did in class. If I can see it, it's good. That's good. Yes, this is one we worked through in class. I know some people didn't quite get it finished, but if you did get it finished, then awesome. You have the rest of this period to do as you please. So I'm slowly going to work through this unit, get things done. We're going to draw some welding symbols. We're going to work on that a little bit. And we're going to read some welding symbols. But yeah, that is all for today, folks. So you guys can head out of here. And I am going to keep this open and going. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, same time. I will see you then. Thank you much, guys. Thanks.